Hey everyone, welcome to a special late episode of That's All Funny. Episode number 972. Hey, we're doing it. No, do 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 do. I've just haven't been feeling well. Just been sleeping, and so I decided to wait to do the episode, and then I didn't wake up in the morning, or I did, but not to do the episode, do other stuff. So I'm like, oh, I need to freaking get up and do it, otherwise there's no there's no construct in life. There's no um habit. There's no, you know what I mean, formations, strong formations in life. So I was just like, yeah, I need to get this done. I need to, and then I've been having a lot of dreams about like numbers. It's very weird. Numbers and I don't know. Yeah, very weird thing about numbers. A lot of numbers going through my head with math and uh just the world. No, just trying to piece together these numbers and seeing what they mean in my dreams. In my dream, I don't know. I can't think of that one dream song. I think it's Fleetwood Mac. Dream, dream. That's not Fleetwood Mac, but that's a dream song. Dream, 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 dream. But yeah, I've been dreaming a lot about numbers. Weird. It's very weird. And then a lot about old jobs. hmm A lot about my old jobs. Just having dreams about them. Trying to see, trying to get me fired from my new job. Apparently, that's what it feels like. But whatever. That's life. You can't control what you dream, I guess, or maybe you can. You just need to harness it. You need to harness it. You know. Let's check out the news. We got a little bit of news here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. And this is something we'll talk about on That's All Kayfabe, I believe. Wrestling legend Jim Ross diagnosed with cancer. Yep. Wrestling legend Jim Ross, perhaps known for his tenure as a play-by-play commentator with WWE, has been diagnosed with cancer, he revealed Thursday on social media. Diagnosed this week with colon cancer, Ross simply wrote in the post. Surgery being scheduled in next week or two. I appreciate your concern and support. So yeah, he 73 years old. He is diagnosed with colon cancer. That's gonna be a lot for your insurance. Yeah. Now I'm hoping he gets through that. I was just looking at this tablet behind my face, like, huh, it's a nice looking tablet. Uh, no, it's a shame. It's colon cancer sounds pretty tough. It doesn't sound comfortable. It sounds like the one that like I don't know. Well, it sounds like the one that's curable. I will say that. It just doesn't sound like the one that's comfortable. But when do any of them sound comfortable? Any of the cancers, you know? Yeah, I'll say that. When do any of them are they comfortable? But yeah, Jim Ross is badass. I don't know about how he is in AEW now. They've kind of watered him down and where he can't really do much and he's kind of older, and older of a gentleman, so I can see why they have him there, I guess to train or to pick or to be like a locker room leader, but um, it's still a shame of these things happening, when I don't know, you would think he seems like he's taking care of himself. Maybe he hasn't in the past and that past is finally haunting him, about not taking care of himself, but I don't know, maybe he'll do better. Maybe this will be hopefully the last thing he has to correct because I know he's had other issues with other things, like with his feet or something like that. But we'll see. We'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. No. Next year on the news, police investigate disappearance of Melania Trump statue in Slovenia. And I was looking at it like, is it a hot statue? Because if it was like a hot statue, like the Selena statue in Corpus, that one's hot. I could see why that one would get stolen because that one's got a booty on it. And I was like, "Is this statue hot?" And no, it's just like more of a like an Icelandic representation. Like it's a thick statue of Melania Trump in Slovenia, and I guess that's the second time it's disappeared. That's what I look like. It's what I read. I don't know, but I could see people taking it down. People love taking down statues for no reason. I mean, there are reasons, right? People always have reasons. I'm not saying I shouldn't say no reason. There's always reasons in people's heads to do something. But yeah, for them to like take the statue down, that sounds like a lot of work, and then to hide it, that sounds like even more work to hide a whole fucking statue. My god. But I mean, if it were like, a hot ass statue that got me like rock hard, you know what I'm saying, yeah, ooh, 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 ooh. I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to do good impressions. I think it's because I gained weight. When I gained weight, I got like more in my throat, more weight in my throat, and it's keeping me from doing those high pitched, oh geez, Rick, oh geez, impressions. But what can you do other than just like roll with the punches? And it looks like you know, the statue was taken, and people are not gonna find it. It's a bronze statue, so I don't think it's of too much value, like as much as like metal's concerned. So I don't see why people would take it other than uh yeah, just to be assholes. But isn't that why people usually do stuff like this? Like what is it called? It's like it's almost like graffiti, where you just fuck with something that's there, like something in the public that's there. Yeah, I forget what it's called, but yeah, just take the statue. That's it. Cool. Next here on the news, where were we at? John Freese, the drummer from the Foo Fighters, has been unexpectedly dismissed from the Foo Fighters after 2 years, leaving fans in the music community in shock. Freese expressed his disappointment on social media, stating he was not given a reason for his departure, but remains supportive of the band's future endeavors. The band has yet to comment on the situation, and the news has sparked discussion among fans and celebrities about the future direction of the Foo Fighters. Um, I don't know. I don't really know what to think of this because I feel like the Foo Fighters are okay. Like to me, they're a band with an interchangeable drummer. Like I've always looked at the Foo Fighters, and the drumming is like, it could be done by like anyone. I don't see like literally the lead singer Dave Grohl could fill in for his own band as the drummer. Like he could just get a new singer or sing while drumming. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I've always thought of the Foo Fighters whole band as interchangeable, other than like the singer. But you could have him literally in any position, and he'll do it. He's a pretty workaround kind of guy. But yeah, the Foo Fighters I've never really seen. I like a lot of their songs. I like a lot of their stuff, but I don't really see them as like the band that's like, oh man, I can't believe they booted that drummer. They really need that drummer. He's creatively part of their backbone, and it's like, I feel like he's one of the people that you can replace and you wouldn't notice until like this, until someone like lets you know. But it's weird that they wouldn't give a reason why, unless he knows too much. Maybe he knows a little too much about uh Dave Grohl's relationship with that other woman. Who knows? Maybe he said something. Maybe he said something about the daughter. Who knows about Dave Grohl's actual daughter? There's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of petty reasons in bands to do things, and it's just like we can judge them. We just can't really change the fact because it's like, what can you do? What can you do when you just so really need to know when? How you gonna act? How you gonna handle that? What you gonna do if he wants you back? Oh yeah. What are you gonna do? What would you do if someone was at home, right, all alone? Speaking of children, lastly here on the news, 2-year-old boy miraculously survives fall from 15th floor near Washington. There's an ambulance going real fast. There's a picture of it. The boy's fall from the apartment balcony was reportedly cushioned by bushes on the ground, according to local fire department spokesperson. Additionally, the fact that the boy was still so small likely helped the spokesperson. His age and size and weight is really what helped, because if he had been any heavier, he may not have survived. It was a combination of the bushes, the shrubs, his size, and his weight. The child suffered traumatic injuries and went to a parent to a local hospital. How the accident occurred is initially unclear. So, a 2-year-old boy fell from the 15th floor of a high-rise building near Washington and survived. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna survive and be a normal little boy after that, but it's pretty rowdy to fall 15 floors and still be alive. That's pretty fucking rowdy. I don't know. Uh, and I don't know, and to survive, I don't know. That's some crazy shit. That's some like get him tested as a metahuman superhero type bullshit. After that, that's pretty fucking crazy to fucking survive a fall that big. I don't know. That's fucking insane. As a kid, that's a story to tell. What happened when you were a kid? I fell off a 15th floor building and fucking survived. And then you're there with like your bones all twisted and shit like that because you got the bonitis. But yeah, no, that's the late episode. That's that's all funny. Yeah. Where's the music? There we go. Yeah, no, that's all funny, guys. I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. It's available anywhere. Podcast available. Just search That's All Funny. You showed my friend Gabe called That's All Kayfabe where we talk about wrestling. That's All Kayfabe anywhere. Podcasts are available. It comes out on Mondays. Do a show with the wonderful mint salad called Scenarios Mint Salad. We'll talk about a movie or TV show and watch it. Great. Check it out anywhere podcasts are available. That comes out on Tuesdays. You can check out all these shows on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/at Lorenzo Ariola. Got video versions of everything there. If you want to help support the shows even more, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. Got ad-free versions, early versions, bonus versions, a deleted episode or two. So check that out anywhere. If you want to help support, check it out on Patreon. I'll say that on Patreon. Yeah, and there's the donation links there. Donation links there if you want to help the prescription pill fund. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you to my Patreon members for helping support the show. Thank you to everyone for liking, subscribing, rating, reviewing, sharing, and commenting. I really appreciate it. Thank you for waiting for the late episode. Try to get these out same time, same station. Anyways, take care, everyone. Thank you for listening, and see you tomorrow. Bye.